So one thing about China importation that they might not be telling you online that I will tell you is that without an international passport, importing is not as sweet and profitable as you think it is. Because if you want to import all by yourself without a procurement agent, without paying anyone to help you, you need an international passport. It's that you have your international passport, or you have a friend that have, or maybe you have a family member that have, and that will allow you to use, because they must be aware that you want to use it. And if they are not aware, you cannot do their face verification behind them. It is not possible. So if you are considering going to China position in 2026, you must have international passport. It is very, very compulsory. Is that yours, friends own, or family own? And why is it needed? The app that we use to pay Chinese supplier, which is the bank, the Chinese bank, which is known as the Alipay, the one you see on my screen, it can be verified internationally. And as a Nigerian, the only international identity we have is our what? Is our international passport. So after you input your international passport information, it will be verified, which means you can now send me your naira, then I will now send you RMB, or you call it yuan to your Alipay, which is the Chinese bank. But and if you don't have international passport, can you still import from China? Of course you can, but it has disadvantage. Disadvantage number one is that you will not be having discount. Disadvantage number two is that you will not be seeing your goods as it's moving. So if you have international passport and you verify with your Alipay and you are paying directly, you can monitor your goods. You can see if the seller has given it to dispatch to a dispatch rider. I'm using the word dispatch rider because if I say give it to a logistic, you might be getting over that logistic. This okay, giving it to a logistic does not mean that it's bringing it to your house in Nigeria or wherever you are importing from. Giving it to logistic is giving it to that driver to take it down to your own shipping company. It is that shipping company that will bring it down to your own country. That shipping company will not bring it to your own household. No, they'll bring it down to your own country in your location. At least, maybe for example, you use Skyjet. Skyjet has branch in Abuja, they have in Lagos, they have in Kano, and many, many more. So if you're in Abuja, you tell them that to ship to Abuja, their own shipping company to Abuja. When it arrives, you receive a what? You receive a pickup message. If you're in Lagos, you will ship to Lagos. When it arrives, you will pick up in Lagos, or after it arrives to Lagos, they will now be bid for you. So now let's go back to the Nigerian passport process. So if you have the Nigerian passport to verify your importation app, you have access to track your goods, you have access to see how it's moving. After the logistic has picking it up from your supplier or your manufacturer, when he's going to deliver it to a shipping company, you can track his movement. You can see if he waits. You can see if he's moving. You can see if it has been delivered, because sometimes there might be a lot of queue that your shipping company might not inform you that the package has arrived to their company, which means it might take 2 to 3 days before they notify you. But because you pay internationally, you can know if it has arrived there. You can know because after they pick it up, they will sign the package, just like the way we do in Nigeria. When you buy something from a shop and you cannot go there, you give it to a dispatch rider and that kind of. So exactly same thing is happening there. So your shipping company might not notify you first that they're picking it up, but because you are paying directly, because you paid directly to the supplier or to the manufacturer, you know where your goods is. You see the movement. Even immediately the good leave China, the application will show you that it has left China. Oh. So when that gets to Nigeria, that is when your Chinese your shipping fee will now message that your package has been received. Now come for pickup. So now, if you don't have passport, can you still import? Of course you can. So how you can import is that if you don't have a passport, you will chat the supplier up. You have a passport, you don't have a passport, you can chat the supplier up. And again, I forget, if you have a passport and you order for a package, or sorry, you pay for a package and the supplier did not ship out on time, you can ask for a refund. The refund policy, it is very, very strong. Like, refund policy from China is very strong, stronger than any other thing. Apart from saying they get their own rule, their refund policy, it is very strong and legit. So once you click on refund button, the system will automatically pay you back. They will refund you, which means after you pay this to the seller or the manufacturer in 2 days and they have not sent it out from the store, That is if it is working day, not like maybe like you tell the supplier on Saturday and then maybe on Sunday you not think that okay, no. If you mention them during the day and it take 48 hours, they didn't 7 hours or 72 hours, and you are already angry, you cannot wait any longer. You can ask them to refund you. System will automatically refund you. But if you are paying directly to a supplier, which means after chatting them, you ask for their account number, which means you ask for their Alipay account or their barcode. So is that barcode or the Alipay account just like our bank account? Yes, that's where you now pay, which means you are paying them directly in their own personal account. So if anything happened to them and they do not attend to you, your money what is gone. But if you are paying directly yourself, but you'll be able to pay if you have verified your Alipay with an international passport, which is international verification. You can ask for refund. System will automatically refund you. Or maybe after buying, your goods is not complete. After all the going and coming, there's always a solution in between the corner. But if you pay a supplier directly, supplier can also scam you that he has given it to logistic, blah 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 blah. But you don't have evidence that okay it has given. The only way is that if you actually do your assignment well, because I also import for like almost a year without using an international passport. So there's still then no matter the matter, there's still a way that you can import without an international passport, but it is on 50-50 risks. So if you have an international passport, it is the best way for you to import from China in 2026. So stay tuned and wait for more updates.